Beautiful Friday here again. Once again, another week of waiting out the wind and rain and bad weather. But it's Friday, and I think we're gonna just bounce out to Knik today. I know we've been going there a lot, but I think there's a couple buddies out there. Maybe land some spots that I haven't landed in a while, but yeah, come along. Let's go check it out.
4018 Echo, Lake Terra, right turn for Tinder, runway 32, clear pickup. Turn for the Terra, clear pickup, 321 Echo.
Dream big, 'cause boy, you're gonna make it. Stand tall, there's a higher road to take it. Let go of everything that you know and be wild in the mystery.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Chaos Cub. I'm Matt. Let me take you on adventures around Alaska and beyond. We're going to focus on backcountry flying in some of the most beautiful and scenic areas of Alaska. Flying is a way of life up here, and I truly love it. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe and ring that bell so you'll be notified when more videos come out. Now let's get to awesome flying.
I think I can feel you
What's going down, everybody? This day turns out to be one of the most epic days of the year for me. I filmed one of the most scenic reflection shots I have ever seen come off one of my cameras. We land at a spot that is not super hard to get into, but you gotta pick the right day. Then we fly over some of the most blue ice that has just calved off the glacier that I have ever seen. And just to top the day off, we actually go land on the toe of the Knik Glacier. Well, that sounds like quite the day. But let's start back at the beginning of the day, or should I say the afternoon.
And Denali is lit up. Holy cow, that's awesome.
It is well into fall here, some would even say winter. But I'm not going to call it winter till we get snow. We have got a dusting, but that's not really snow. Typically, we have a few inches by Halloween. Not this year, I guess, which I'm not complaining about. The days are definitely getting shorter, and I find myself not leaving town till around noon.
I just love to see them all being dead and we're turning northbound towards Birchwood or 900.
When you're lost, baby, babe, when there's nothing left to believe, when you're fading, you're all that I need. And I'm not saying it's all over, and I'm not saying that time is up. And even though nobody's been before, it's all we live for. I'm not saying it's all over, and I'm not saying that time is up. And even if nobody's been before, it's all we live for.
Remember what I said earlier? I filmed the most epic reflection shot of my life? Well, why don't you drop me a comment down below and tell me what you thought of that shot. This water here is what's left of a river. Things are really freezing up and there is not enough water coming down river anymore. So this water is so still it has a mirror finish.
Yeah, that reflection is wild. I hope that comes up on the camera.
Let's keep heading east towards the glacier. Like I said, there are a few spots back in here that I haven't landed yet this year.
Hear the songbirds sing, see the sunlight touch your skin, feel the mountains closing in. Over valley and low, over trees covered with snow, fly the raven can crow.
Let's take a look at this spot down by the north end of the toe. This spot is not what I would call a tough spot to land, it just typically has a crosswind on it. Being at the toe of the glacier, it will have wind coming down glacier most of the time. But today we only have about a 5-mile-an-hour crosswind, so let's go land it.
Hear the songbird sing, see the sunlight touch your skin, feel the mountains closing in. Oh, the valley alone, all the trees covered with snow, like the raven can crow. I won't ask for much, I know you will always carry me. I won't ask for much, I know your love will carry me.
Just like that. Pretty cool spot.
What's up, guys? Made it into our, I guess, first spot that I actually got out. This ain't an easy one. It may look easy, but it's more challenging than what you think. Got lots of wind coming off the glacier all the time. Yeah, it's not a super easy place to get into, or not. Maybe it's not hard to get into. It's just you got to have the right day to get in here.
The lighting out here really isn't the best, but let's throw the drone up and see what we can do. I have had this drone for a few years, but never used it. Guess now that I'm making a run at this YouTube thing, I should probably start to learn the ins and outs.
It's where I'll go, it's what I'll see, it's what it takes to chase that dream. It's the peace of mind, it's the fuel to the fire, it's the end of the world of my desires.
I heard Tommy on the radio as I was landing. He was heading up to the Red Bull Strip. If you haven't seen my video on that strip, I will put a link up top now and down in the description. Go check it out. It's a cool strip with a great waterfall.
Away we go until we find just what it is that makes this life. It's the tale you tell that you can't forget. It's the things you feel when you're in your head. It's all you know, it's who you are, it's what you need with all your heart. Time, I swear it comes with time.
Here we go.
Well, let's get loaded back up and go chase Tommy down and see what he's up to today.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato. Tail comes up to avoid that little right there, that bump. We got plenty of flying speed, so we're gonna fly.
Let's head up the Knik Gorge. The ice that is calving off right now is incredibly blue.
Traffic, this class picnic table, we're heading for the gorge, low level.
As we come to the top of the gorge, well, not so much a gorge anymore, I hang a left and find myself looking at the biggest piece of the most beautiful blue ice I have ever seen. Wow. Turns out, as I come by this huge iceberg, it has just calved off, and I am looking at it laying on its side. You can see that the top is still white. We passed that ice in true amazement, and I noticed that the toe of this side of the Knik Glacier looks very flat, but also very blue. I know that means it's very slick. White ice is very rough. Blue ice, on the other hand, slick as you know what. But I can't help but to go look around a little bit. At this point, I have forgot all about Tommy.
Kind of saw a line here. I'm right by this little Go right there and right through the middle of here.
I am hunting for a place to land on this slick blue ice. There is a lot of rocks on this ice, so I should have some okay grip, or as we call it, braking action. As I roll it a few times, it's starting to feel like a decent spot to set down. Only one thing to do now, commit to the landing.
Alright guys, made it onto Knik Glacier. Pretty much the toe of the Knik here still, but cool spot. Landing on glaciers is always fun and a little pucker factor usually. This spot looked fine, but I'm kind of like in between two kind of big crevasses. I'm not even gonna walk over there and look in that one. But this ice is slick, so I rolled this thing a couple times before actually like truly sitting down on it, which you're seeing in the video. But nice and smooth, and I had a reference point with this little hill. Just come by the hill and then put it down. So
all right, that was badass. I love landing on glaciers. Tell me down in the comments if this is somewhere you would have landed.
All right, guys, we're loaded back up here in the Cub. I walked down here and kind of picked my line back out of here. Just to the right of that hill, but I kind of got to drive straight at it. Just slightly to the right is a pretty big crevasse. Well, not a big crevasse, but something I don't want to roll through, let's just say that. But get everything set up and hit it.
Let's head back towards town and take a rip along the shores of Lake George.
A little piece of sand up here that I cannot land on, but the SQs, guys that can get really slow, can land on. I like to roll my tire on it just to make them think that somebody else landed there at one point. We're just a little fast coming through there. I didn't actually touch.
All you need is a second away from the trouble, crossing the severe. All you need is a second away.
All the ice is pushed up against the shore, and it really is a beautiful sight. Still don't hear Tommy on the radio. I bet we just chased each other around in a big circle. That's okay, we'll catch up with him another day. It's time to head back to town, so let's point the nose west and head back for the barn.
Even if I